60-second game reviews. Today we're talking about High on Life. High on Life is a single-player story shooter game which I relatively enjoyed. It does some really good things well, it does some things I didn't like, but overall I had a fun time. As someone who's not super into the Rick and Morty style of humor, I thought I'd be really put off by the talking guns, but it ended up not being as big of a deal as I thought it would be. I think the voice acting was very good, and I think the runtime was perfect. It was about 8 or 9 hours for me. I don't see it going much longer than that. It would get a little annoying. I think 8 or 9 hours is the perfect runtime for a story-based shooter game like this. One thing that I was not impressed with was the lack of enemy diversity. You fight the same 4 people over and over and over again until you get to a boss fight. The boss fights are always different, but I think they need to add more like ground troops. Another minor critique I have is that there was a really big emphasis on platforming at the beginning of the game and not so much towards the end. It really falls off around the 5-hour mark. I just think if you're going to keep it as a gameplay element, keep it throughout the whole game. Overall, I had a lot of fun with this game. It's not perfect. I would rate it about a 7 out of 10. If you like this series or my History of Esports series, make sure to subscribe.